Anyways, it's first thing in the morning. Fucking got a little sleep last night. Slept about 4 hours last night. Thursday night, literally got about 2 hours of sleep. Hopped on a plane. Got the fuck out of Dodge before the big snowstorm came. And got here to LA and then non-stop since. I mean, got here, fucking went to the venue, make sure, you know, everything I have that I need for the expo today. Went to the CT Fletcher's Iron Wars last night at Iron Addicts, which was fucking awesome. And now we're gonna head over there now. It's like 7:30 in the morning. We're gonna head over to the expo soon. Pack up and get the fuck out of here on day one, LA Fit Expo. As a general rule of thumb, usually I get to these expos and events like really, really early before anybody else gets here from whatever team I'm on. And I kind of get the layout of like where everything's at, stuff like that, so I can go back and film later on easily and get shit on film without having to like fucking run around and figure out where everything is. So we just take like the walkthrough now. Everybody's kind of setting up their booths and stuff.
How did you guys get there?
See what's what.
Without
see what's where. And I think Live Fit is back there, which their apparel I love. Pick up some of their shit while we're here. I know Cutler Athletics is around here somewhere. And I believe Heath is going to be here too. I haven't talked to him, but I don't think he's going to be here too. Last year he flew like from like Kuwait or something like that, or Saudi Arabia, and landed and drove from the airport here. It was like fucking some crazy like 20-hour flight or something, and he landed and then wound up here like right after that. It was pretty fucking insane. Like people were like, oh, Phil's going to be here. I'm like, no, he's not. He's in like Kuwait. No, he's fucking on a plane on his way here. So we're gonna, here's a stage. So I don't even know what the fuck's going on the stage. I know some kid told me he was competing in a powerlifting thing here a few minutes ago. So they're gonna at least have like a powerlifting competition. I know they have a bodybuilding and figure and all that stuff too, but I don't know if they could do it on the main stage. I don't know if that is the main stage, and then there's another stage in the way back where they do like the seminars and shit, like the pros do the seminars and shit like that. So 2016 LA Fit Expo with John De La Rosa. You guys have, of course, seen his videos on here, his interviews. And of course, I use him as an example, always, of one of the hardest working people. When people say I can't, I'm like, go look at John De La Rosa's videos. You can't.
Thank you.
So John, what do you got going on right now as far as like getting competition coming up? Or?
Yeah, well, right now I applied for the Arnold Classic Brazil. Not sure if I'm in yet. We find out the first week or second week of February. So as of right now, I'm preparing for that competition. Like I said, not too sure if I'm getting in or not, but that's the goal. Definitely doing New York Pro, Arnold Classic South Africa I applied for as well, and then Toronto Pro.
So now the question is, people, you know, your diet, your training, are you going to learn Portuguese for the Brazil?
I will try. I'll try.
Good to see you.
Great to see you too.
At the Primeval booth 2016 Fit Expo, LA Fit Expo, and we're here with iOS reviewer Dane. Now Dane, what is your favorite ever in the history of the world, in the history of ever's YouTube channel?
Bios3.
I didn't tell him to say that at all.
Yeah,
Bios3. Have you seen every video?
Every single one.
And who's the cutest dog on YouTube?
Brady.
Brady, yeah. 2016 LA Fit Expo with Chris and his wife Ashley Ann.
Declan.
He's the youngest Bios reviewer ever. So if you had to pick one YouTube channel that would be like your favorite YouTube channel you've ever seen, like if you're like, I could only watch one for the rest of my life, what would it be?
Bios3 TV.
I did not tell him to say that. The 2016 LA Fit Expo with Sugar Sean Ray.
Absolutely.
Getting ready to do the Maryland show again, the Sean Ray, filming for MD. Sean, what is your absolute single most favorite? If you could only watch one YouTube channel for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I like the one where they toss the midgets. I don't know the name of it, but the midget tossing channel is great.
Of course you would. We're at the 2016 Los Angeles Fitness Expo with five-time, and I called it. I called it before he was five. Five-time Phil Heath. Phil, what's it like being five-time?
Better than being 4 fucking times, that's for sure. But yeah, no, it's good. You know, obviously competing against the best in the world. You know, being able to shine on top again on a Saturday night. For some reason, I end up pulling it together. You know, Friday nights are kind of like shit, and then Saturday I do my thing. But I can't wait for this year because it's definitely going to be different.
Now, what's the game plan? Is it becoming bigger, or is it?
It's actually more
You
about
look bigger now than I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I think what it is understanding that the lack of fullness happened last year,
Right.
and the goal was to try to keep everything nice and tight. And I'm sure with all the shit talking that people were doing, you know, with the whole stomach issue, you know, let them realize that there was never an issue but a food issue.
Right.
And you and I talked about that. And last year I was able to prove that. Now it's going back to realizing that I don't have to necessarily lose fullness to get that weight down. So, you know, my trainer, Hani Rambod, you know, and I, you know, we're actually here this weekend going over a lot of game plan. And people can see within like the first week of me training and, you know, this off season I'm starting to get, you know, more size. So I'm sure, you know, people will say the same old shit, you know, Phil's gonna lose and this and that and the other. They're supposed to say that.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm kind of considered more like a Tom Brady than anything in this industry.
Tom Brady's
You know?
my favorite. Even my dog's name is Brady because of Tom
Well,
Brady.
there you go, right? I mean, overall, I mean, I'm going against the best in the world. I know I am, you know, but I got to know who the fuck I am, and being a 5-time Michelin Olympia is not an easy accomplishment. So, you know, the game plan is to basically has always been, you know, to try to find the happy medium with 2011 and 2013,
Right.
and really use the new muscle and be able to beat everyone's ass. I mean, that's what it's about.
Now, follow-up question. You live in Denver.
Yeah.
The Broncos are playing Tom Brady, which is my team, tomorrow. Who are you going to pick for the game?
Broncos all day. I mean, but I'm a fan of Brady and also a fan of Gronk too. I know him. So, you know, may the best team win, of course, but they are playing at Mile High. So, and Denver is 5-1, I believe, in those situations at home. 7-2 overall in the AFC Championship. So
Somebody follows their stats, don't they?
Man, you know, hey man, you don't walk around with an IT degree for nothing, you know. So yeah.
Thanks, Phil. It's good to see you, man.
No problem, man.
Hey, we'll talk to you soon, brother.
Be sure to watch this guy, man. He talks good stuff. He knows what he's doing, and for all information, hit him up to hit me up. All right, later.
We're out. Running. We're here at the 2016 LA Fit Expo with, what's your name? Sean. Sean's been a long time viewer. I actually met him last year at the Isotori meet and greet that we had. And Sean actually had a phone, which I've never signed a phone before. It's got a first phone.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Everyone's doing it now.
That's what all the kids are doing now. We're here at the 2016 LA Fit Expo with, say your name, Troy?
Bader and
Fahad from Kuwait.
You guys-
We're the biggest fan, man.
They came all the way to LA
Just to
see
it. See
So,
you.
you guys have a favorite? What is your absolute favorite YouTube channel?
Of course, you.
I didn't tell him to say that at all. So when do you guys go back to Kuwait?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So you guys are living here for today.
One day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're staying one day. We just want to see you, like, because we're biggest fan. You talk always about steroids and how, like that.
Because I always talk about steroids. Now, where you guys live, they're legal, right?
Huh?
They're legal. So I mean, you guys talk about stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys compete over there? Are you bodybuilders? Or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Army comes from there. We train with Army and stuff like that.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
You guys have a safe flight home?
Yeah. Thank you.